My name is David Herman. I'm 12 years old and I've been studying with Irena since I was 7. She's really a nice teacher. She's kind and she's creative. She doesn't only focus on the music that's written on the page, but she tells stories about the composers and how to interpret the music. The lessons are really interesting and she makes the music fun and easy to learn. I'm just really glad that I have Irena as a teacher.
Well, Irena is a great teacher and also as a person, which is mainly, I think, why she is so popular among her students, which includes me, of course.
What makes Irena so different from a lot of other piano teachers is that she's very, very inspiring, and she has a very, very good personality. She's funny, she's very, very good at explaining things, and I think she challenges me really, really well.
Irena is just a very unique person. She can make all of her students grow in so many ways, in their personality, in how they react to different things. Of course, their playing, it all affects that. When you work on a piece with Irena, she can really make you feel the music, almost see it, like you're reading a book. And Irena is just a very special person.
Irena knows how to communicate to me, and she gives me the right pictures for each piece I play. So I know exactly what each composer wants, and she communicates it in a very simple way so I can understand. And she explains the pieces in story so that I will be able to project the composer's mind into the piece that I am playing. And she explains it to me as though the composer was standing in front of me and telling me exactly what he wants me to do.
I love her because she is so unique. I mean, when you're in class and when she's giving a lesson, you just feel, you don't realize she's your teacher. You just feel like she's your friend talking to you and suggesting what to do. And if you disagree with her, you can just tell her and she can tell you what her opinion about the piece, and she's just great.
I think she's really special because she understands her students and makes piano learning interesting. And she has a great imagination, so whenever I'm learning a new piece, she turns it into a story instead of just a plain bunch of music or notes.
My most memorable moment with Irena was a year ago during my first interview with her. I had always seen Irena and all her excellent students in many recitals, and it had become my wish and my greatest goal to become part of her studio of students. So I came to an interview with her and I played 2 Bach symphonias, and when I finished, she said, "Well, we'll have time to improve them." And at that moment I was so happy. I hugged her. I realized that she had accepted me as her student, and I was so happy. I just couldn't believe it. That moment started a beautiful relationship between me and Irena.
I started studying with Irena when I was 10 years old, and it was very difficult at the beginning because I was used to playing Chopin, but I didn't really have the fingers for it, so I had to start with the basics with Czerny etudes and Bach inventions. And I was also very frustrated because everybody in her studio sounded so good, and I, at that point, didn't. And since then, since those first few months where I had to build my fingers, then it's gotten much easier. And what's really great about studying with Irena is that she always makes sure that you understand the music that you're playing, which I think is pretty unique, that you have to understand maybe the story behind it, or just the context of every note. You can't get away with not knowing what you're playing.
Irena is an extraordinary woman. Both my children take with her, and it's truly been a gift to our family. The love she brings to them, both in their life and their love of music, has completely translated to them at such a level that I can't even begin to comprehend, because they're only 6 and 8. But they seem to have internalized so much of the beauty of music because of how she loves them, presents, teaches, and really makes them feel the music. Their technique and the way they play the piano and the way they even approach the piano is extraordinary. And I cannot believe that she has been able to make such a young child understand the proper way to make a beautiful sound, and for them to also hear the sound and them to also interpret the music.